Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Political Vigilante. You are all making Gotham great again. My name is Graham Elwood. This is going to come as a shock. Google was helping Monsanto do evil. Monsanto paid Google to bury unfavorable news, a new investigation reveals. So during this whole glyphosate or whatever, however you pronounce that Roundup, basically Roundup weed killer that has been clearly linked to causing cancer, Monsanto has lost a lawsuit. They have to pay out all this money. But they paid Google. So like if you did a search engine, you went to Google and said, oh, Roundup weed killer, cancer, it would put the results, it would bury it way low. Which is why, I'm going to show you this real quick. We all need to start using this, ecosa.org. It's a search engine right here. Boom. Ecosa, ECOSIA.org. Every time you search the web, they plant trees. So use this search engine. I will put it in the show notes so we can all have that. But let's get back to our good friends at Monsanto and the arm of the intelligence community, Google, that runs YouTube. Every time one of my videos about war, Epstein, or Ghislaine Maxwell, it's weird. I do videos about Epstein. Some of those don't get demonetized, but some of them I can still have ads. Anything about Ghislaine Maxwell, demonetized every time. So Monsanto operated a fusion center to monitor and discredit journalists and activists and targeted a reporter, a Reuters reporter, who wrote a critical book on the company, the documents revealed. The records reviewed by The Guardian show Monsanto adopted a multi-pronged strategy to target Carrie Gilliam, a Reuters journalist who investigated the company's weed killer and its links to cancer. Wow, they control our food supply? That's cool. I'm glad they're in charge of what we eat. The ruling class is so psychotic. They're so stupid and psychotic at the same time. Like they're intelligent on how to do psychotic, but they're so dumb. They are so cutting open the goose that lays the golden egg. So if you put your food, this weed killer that gives people cancer, how are you going to make profits on a dead planet? Like if everyone's dead and the planet's dead, how are you going to make profits? Like they're sociopaths. Monsanto, now owned by German pharmaceutical corporation Bayer. I did a video on this. Isn't it awesome that a pharmaceutical company controls these massive food company? Oh, that's healthy. Oh, God. It's like Chevron just is making food now. Also monitored a non-for-profit food research organization through its Intelligence Fusion Center. You might be asking, Graham, what's an Intelligence Fusion Center? Well, it's a term the FBI uses and other law enforcement agencies use for operations focused on surveillance and terrorism. So this is the thing. We've seen this pattern before, right? They set up non-for-profits to say, oh, we're doing our own research, right? There's actual research saying, oh, this product is dangerous, it causes cancer, it's bad for the environment. Then they open up fake non-for-profits that say, oh, we've done our research. This is done all. Anyone can open up a non-for-profit, a 501c3. You could open up one right now. I could open one called ShaveYourKnuckles4Justice.org. And I need to raise money so people can shave their knuckles for justice. I could do that, and I could do crimes with it. That's easily done. So it's a term the FBI uses and other law enforcement agencies. Let's go back to the term. Intelligence Fusion Center. So it's a scam. It's a psyop. I mean, that's what this is. Because admitting they're wrong, man, we should have done it. Like, wouldn't the whole world? What would happen if like a corporation went, we shouldn't have done this. It causes cancer. It's awful. We're sorry. No, they have to just double down on their filthy lies. It's like the Clintons and the Trumps. I gotta lie. I lie. You catch me. God forbid you get caught and go, I'm sorry, you got me. Everyone's got to just double down on the lying. This is from the actual report, so I wanted to just pull it directly. Monsanto planned a series of actions to attack the author Gilliam prior to its release, including writing talking points for third parties to criticize the book and directing industry and farmer customers on how to post negative reviews. So every time you see, like on this show, like I bet you in the comment section, there'll be a bunch of you like, Graham, thanks, good reporting, or you'll say, Graham, did you know this, or whatever. And there's always somebody like, Graham, how dare you? And that's probably a paid troll or paid bot. So this is what they do. Third party. So they hire, in this case, like the CIA, when they make those movies with Mark Wahlberg that Peter Berg directs that are all CIA propaganda movies, they get hire critics to go, it's amazing, it's amazing. Criticize the book and directing industry and farmer customers on how to post negative reviews. So they spend money on like organic social media. Like you've seen the bots that like on Twitter, you'll say something and they'll automatically respond using the same language, and they try to make it seem like, oh, like Twitter is just organically getting mad at something. That's not all the cases. Monsanto paid Google to promote search results for Monsanto glyphosate Carey Gilliam that criticized her work. So if you just typed in Monsanto, glyphosate, and Carey Gilliam, the negative ones would come to the top, right? The ones negative about her, the ones criticizing her work, her actual work that showed that this glyphosate causes cancer, they buried those. See how they did that? Monsanto PR staff also internally discussed placing sustained pressure on Reuters, saying they continue to push back on Gilliam's editors very strongly every chance we get, and they were hoping she gets reassigned. That's what they do. They just lean on you, man. They just lean on you. 2 years ago, I got fired. I'm not a big Reuters journalist. I got fired from one of the big media companies. I was going to host a movie review game show. And they saw my Twitter feed. I was criticizing California state Democrats for undermining in 2017, there was a push to get single-payer health care for California residents, right? Well, this has been awesome. Anthony Rendon, Democrat, of course, the Democrats sold us out again, and I put that on my Twitter feed, and I got fired for that. See how they lean on people? Monsanto Fusion Center, which is just like an intelligence, it's like the corporate NSA or whatever, officials wrote a lengthy report about singer Neil Young's anti-Monsanto advocacy, right? He wrote a song, did a video, everything like that, monitoring his impact on social media, at one point considering legal action. The Fusion Center also monitored U.S. Right to Know, a not-for-profit producing weekly reports on the organization's online activity. Anything to protect profits, anything, spew lies, go after non-for-profits, go after artists and musicians, that's how they operate. So anyone out there that's like, well, Graham, Monsanto's good for it, you're either paid by them or you've drank their Kool-Aid so long that you're spewing their talking points and you don't even realize it. 2 U.S. juries have ruled that Monsanto was liable for plaintiff's non-Hodgkin lymphoma, a blood cancer, and ordered the corporation pay significant sums to cancer patients. Bayer has continued to assert that glyphosate is safe. Bayer Pharmaceutical Company. It's safe. 2 U.S. juries. But Bayer thinks otherwise. Hey, Bayer, how about all of your CEOs and your board of directors, you all ingest glyphosate? If it's so safe, do a video where you all ingest glyphosate and tell me how safe it is. And give it to your children. Okay, if it's so safe, give it to your children. I'd like to see this video. I'd like to see you ingest glyphosate or spray stuff around. Spray your plants with Roundup around your children. Do that. Show me that. I'll buy the Roundup. I don't want your stash might be a little. I'll just go to a store, buy it with glyphosate on it, and you spray it around your kids. Does that sound fair? Contact me, Bayer. I'll fly out to Germany or wherever your headquarters are. This from this report. This is how they monitored all of this. You can't really see it, but this is like a thing they put. There's this whole report that's in there about Neil Young's whole. They monitored his social media and they did reports and all this stuff. So there you have it, folks. Monsanto, Google, working hand in glove to make it harder to prosecute a company that puts a product on the marketplace that causes cancer. Thanks to Google and Monsanto, you, I, your children, my nieces and nephews, they're not safe. Thanks, ruling class. Folks, I don't have a bear behind me. I don't have companies like Monsanto funding me, so I need the kindest of you, political vigilantes. Please go to rockfin.com/Graham Elwood, ROKFIN. The link is in the show notes. It is a blockchain cryptocurrency platform where all my videos are ad-free. And when you endorse my videos and subscribe there and all that stuff, I get residual income. Also, you can go to patreon.com/Graham Elwood. For as little as $5 a month, you get bonus content. And again, you're supporting what I'm doing here because I don't take money from the big media corporations. That's why I'm a guy doing a show in his apartment. Ron Placone and I are going on the road, Progressive Comedy Tour. September 4th through the 8th, we are coming to Omaha, Sioux Falls, Madison, Minneapolis, and Iowa City, Iowa. Also, we will be in Australia, November 14th, Melbourne, November 15th, Adelaide, November 17th, Sydney, November 22nd, we will be in Perth. Get your tickets at grahamelwood.com. Thanks for watching.